So Lightning Helix off the top is where we're at right now. That's the current course of action. Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be playing a Boros Disguise deck. So we'll be using some red mana and some white mana. So this deck, I'm going to try and make this deck tech as fast as I can. This deck is all new cards, so I'm going to be very fast with it. So we're not sitting here for 20 minutes going over the cards here, but the idea is to just get value out of all of the disguise abilities on these cards. So it's a red-white aggro deck. So in the 1-drop spot, we have Goblin Maskmaker, 1 mana, 1/2. When it attacks, our face-down spells I cast cost 1 less that turn. So the idea is to get him on turn 1 and then attack with it on turn 2, and then on turn 2 we can play one of our disguised creatures face down, which normally costs 3 mana, but it'll be on turn 2. We have Forum Familiar. This one I'm not sure about, but 1 mana 1/1 with disguise. When it's turned face up, I can return target permanent I control to my hand and put a +1 counter on it. So this can save one of my creatures and put it back to my hand while also pumping him. Not sure how strong that card's going to be, but we're going to give it a shot. In our 2-drop spot, we have Get Lost for removal, as well as Lightning Helix for removal as well. Another new reprint card, which I'm excited for. And then lots of 2-drops here. The Gatekeeper, 2 mana, 3/2 with Disguise. When it's turned face up, exile another non-land permanent. If I control it, it is returned to the battlefield tapped, so we can kind of blink our creatures. Otherwise, its controller makes a 2/2 Detective, which is sweet because you can kill a huge creature and all they get is a 2/2 for it. Then I have this spell here. Again, not sure about this one, but it's a 2 mana instant. I can turn a face-down creature face up at instant speed and get its abilities. I can also exile any number of face-up creatures I control with Disguise in a face-down pile, shuffle that pile, and then cloak them. So if I have a bunch of face-up creatures, I can turn them all face down, and it kind of lets me redo all of those flip-up abilities again. So we'll see how good that is for 2 mana. We have the Codebreaker, only a 1 of right now. 2 mana, 2/1 Prowess Haste. Disguises for 6, and the cost is reduced by 1 for each instant and sorcery card in my graveyard, which probably won't be a ton, but it might help. And when it's turned face up, I discard my hand and then draw 3 cards. So we can kind of do a refuel if we're out of cards. Only 1 for now, might increase this one to more later. The Pyrotechnic Performer, is a 2 mana 3/2 with Disguise for 1. When he or another one of my creatures is flipped face up, deal damage equal to their power to my opponent. And then Dogwalker we're going to try as well. 1 red, 1 white, 3/1 Vigilant. So not a bad creature on its own. I can Disguise for 2, and when it's turned face up, I make 2 doggy creature tokens. Then in our 4-drop spot, we have Aurelia's Vindicator, 4/2 flying lifelink ward 2. Disguise it and then flip it for its 4 mana cost plus X. For the X, whatever X we pay, we can exile that many creatures our opponent controls. When this creature dies, those creatures go back to their hand, which is really nice because a lot of times these exile creatures put the creatures back on the battlefield. This puts them back in their hand, which is really nice. So, and then the curve looks weird because it's all 2-drops and then a 4-drop. But you have to remember that all of these disguised creatures are also 3-drops as well, because I disguise them for 3. So I actually have a ton of 3-drops in the deck in a sense as well. So it's still a low curve deck. The mana is the usual sort of red-white package that you would see. In the sideboard, we have Invasion of Gobakons for control decks. Sunset Revelries for like the mono red matchup, Lithomintic Barrage, just some removal for certain creatures, Lorna the Third Path for artifact and enchantment removal, and then Witchstalker Frenzy is mostly for things like Shieldred if we need more removal against cards like that. So anyways, I hope that makes sense. I have no idea how this deck's going to play. Never played these cards in my entire life. I've got a feeling you're going to see a lot of misplaying going on, but we're just trying out the new cards. So we'll see how it goes. Let's jump into the games, and yeah, let's do it. Okay, we are back against Takahamanoa, which I'm pretty sure I've played them before in an old video, a previous video. I'm certain I have. On the play, we will keep this. Okay, so let's just play our 1/1. I think that card's probably going to come out of the deck. I think it's just too weak. We'll see, though. Next turn, let's go Forge. So you're playing a Naya deck. Do I play this, or do I just play a face-up guy? Let's play the Goblin. It's less pressure now, but potentially more goodness later. So land. Okay, let's go combat. And then let's go elephant face down. This opponent's playing probably like, what's it called? Atraxa. Well, maybe not. Cool. So that needs to die right away. I'm going to Helix it because save that for something bigger. And then the nice thing is we can do this. Reduce the cost of our guys. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it makes it 2, not 1. Duh. Appraiser finding. Oh, that's a. Wow. Okay, so land. Let's go. Let's go get lost this. Let's attack with the team. I'm willing to trade this for this. No, okay. Yep. And then let's face down this one. Wow. So we will flip up our guy. Then we'll flip up our elephant. And we will turn that into a 2/2. Then let's go combat everybody. I think he'll probably trade this. Yep. Down to 3, and then so we are 1 lightning helix away from killing him here. Okay. So I can't put poison counters on him. Ooh, their very own lightning helix. The lightning helix on top really makes it difficult because. So I think we do this face down to lure out his lightning helix. And do I attack here? I don't think I do because like I can put him to 2, but we know he's going to lightning helix anyways. Another helix, yeah. Yep, helix there. So if we don't draw a land here, I might just hardcast this to race him. Yikes. If I do draw a land, though, I'll probably put it face down. Because then I can get its ability. Okay. So let's go face down. I think we're at enough life that I'd rather just attack here. We won't jump block yet. So if he plays another creature and if we draw another land, we can exile both. So we really want another land here now. No attacks. So take 7. Nice. So, yes, turn face up. X is 2. Take both of these. Attack for 5. And then if he can't deal with this flyer, oh my god. Good stuff. That angel's really good. I'm tempted to put a 4th one in. Okay, so what do we want here? I think this thing kills a lot of their stuff, right? Blue and white creatures. Let's try bringing in 2 of these. Honestly, I just don't like these cats. I think they're too weak. I'm going to just get rid of all of them. And let's invasion times 2 and lithomantic barrage. The frenzy might be good in here too. I don't know yet. Let's see how this game goes, and then we'll make that decision if we lose. Okay, Takahaminoa, next game. So let's keep this. Okay, land. Hoping they play a tap land here so we can... No. Yikes. Okay, they're going nuts here. Let's still invasion and see if we can't take away their whatever they're ramping into here. So lands and a Stormseeker. So we'll take that. So that's a 3/2 now. Okay, let's play a face down. Let's go. I think I'd rather save this ability for a bigger creature. Let's go Dogwalker face down. They can play this now if they tap there, which they do. That does leave open their my battle here, which is nice. Wow, stays up to block. Okay. So I'm going to attack my battle. If he wants to trade the Dogwalker for... Okay. So with that, get our tokens. Yep. And then the question is, do I kill something now or do I wait and see if it's like a Joda and then... Let's wait. We're at enough life here. Let's just wait and see if something bigger comes down that's more scary. Yep, that's... So I still think we want to kill this, though. That thing can get out of control really quickly. Oh yeah, it gets +2/+2 as well. It's a lot of damage. So they get a land. There's a Joda on top. Okay. So let's put this face down, because then we can flip it up. Do I send this? Oh, it's got vigilance. Of course I do. If he wants to block, that's great. And if not, then I get my counters. Okay. So counter. Okay, so that comes down. Whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand. Okay. So in response, we'll turn this face up. Give him a 2/2 instead. See if he attacks. Uh-huh. Block with the 1/1s? Sure. Okay. So equip there. It's a 4/2 haste, yeah. So land. Let's go face down. Let's go combat. Attack here. Okay, let's go indestructible. Yep. And then I think I just hold on to this to flip. Cycles their land. Ooh. Yep. Okay, equip. Is there trample on this? No. So let's flip this up. So I don't want him drawing cards, right? So this might be the worst. But it might not be. So I want that thing dead. Of course. His only creature that doesn't... So let's go face down. Actually, hang on. Yeah, let's go face down. If I attack here, I can just ping that off. Let's do that. Yeah, he wants to save it because he wants to be able to get all these abilities. Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay, it's all falling apart now. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's... So I have to block. And then flip. So we need an angel. This was clearly not the right... And then a land, yeah. Well... It's unfortunate. Wait, where did I put that? Oh no! Wrong one. Would have been just 6 anyways, right? Wouldn't have mattered, but too bad. Okay. Well, next game. So these were no good, obviously. I know he's playing creatures that it can kill, but that's obviously not the case. He's got too much red-green stuff, obviously. Let's go... Let's put these in instead. Okay, round 3. Or game 3, I should say, against Takahama Noah. On the play... That's a keepable hand. So we'll go turn 1, Goblin Mask Maker. So land, let's go attack, reduce the cost by 1. Let's do the Dog Walker. So they go land. Let's go tap land, invasion, take a peek. So Trespasser, Helix. Wow. So they have a little... Okay, well, there we go. Victory. Okay, back for our final round with red-white disguise against Lander. So in between these rounds, I took out the 4 1/1 cats. I felt like they weren't doing anything. And I put in a 4th of the 4-mana angel. I also put in 2 of the new Aurelia, the red-white Aurelia. And then I put in 1 more land because I keep getting mana screwed, I feel. So we'll see if that ends up being... It's very land heavy. As I just said, I put in another land. Let's keep it, though. We have 2-drop, 3-drop. Okay. We're going to get punished for that extra land, I guess. But okay. Let's just play a 3/1 Vigilant. Opponent so far playing a maybe Rakdos situation. There's a Gix. Let's play this face down. Attack with the Vigilant guy. Hoping he doesn't have removal for this, because then we're gonna be sad. Praiser, yep. Oh, there goes a Shieldred. Ooh, God, there's a cut down. That is the best possible. Brutal. So no land. They draw a card. Okay, there's another one. I want to play these things face down, but I think we need to have blockers and stuff right now until we can get enough mana to flip our angel. So there's a cut down. All right, block, and then Gix is going to get us. Go for the okay. Go for the throat. After blockers. Interesting. So let's go land. I kind of want to gain this life back. I'm going to do this now. So X is 1. Take the Gix. And attack and gain 4. So, I mean, if he just kills this now, we're probably screwed because we have nothing but land. When I first read this card, I didn't think it was that good. Maybe it's not, I don't know, but it's been good so far. I think the fact that it puts the cards back in the opponent's hand instead of the battlefield makes it so much better than I think people realize, because I think people kind of read it at first. Not everybody, some people knew, but some people, I think, I watched some like set reviews, and people were reading that card and thinking it was kind of just like a big life-linking, like Brutal Cathar. But it's a huge difference to put it back into play versus back into their hand. So opponent thinks about it, like how much more removal could they really have? Wow, Cruelty of Gix. Look at my hand. Be disappointed by it. I am too. Oh my god. Okay, well, manland, yes. Attack all. So the question is, do I pump this? Like if they could kill it, they would have last turn. I mean, they're going to fetch up a removal spell though. That's the problem. So I kind of wish I'd put the counter on the Bivouac now. Actually, I really do, because then it would be a 4/4 attacking next turn, and they couldn't block with this. So that's probably going to be a huge difference. They go to 1. Yeah, Liliana, make me sack. Get back Gix and play it. So Lightning Helix off the top is where we're at right now. That's the current course of action. Preacher's even better.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Best top deck ever. Okay. So let's they're playing a lot of cheap removal. They're playing a lot of I'm going to play the invasions, because I think that if I can flip it, getting the hexproof is really good against all the spot removal. And they're probably playing let's bring in these as well. They're probably playing Shieldred, so we'll bring that in. There's our Aurelia. Let's go minus a couple of these. Let's go -1 Aurelia. Let's go -1 land. Back down to 24. Their deck's very aggressive, so I'm gonna. These are better when I'm on. Yeah, these things I think are better when I'm being aggressive, but I might have to defend a bit here. So let's take out 2 of those. It's quite the avatar, eh? It like comes all the way over to my side. Leander, game 2. We'll keep this. We got the turn 1 goblin, so we need to draw white mana, obviously. Looks like they're going to cut down my goblin. Or they're just reading it because it's a new card, but no, they're going to cut down my goblin. So no need to take a damage here. Let's go like this, and let's invasion and see what they're planning on turn 3. So just removal all around. I guess the go for the throat's the best one, right? Because it just 3 or less. Take the go for the throat. Okay, so what do I not care about dying the most? Like, probably this face down. I should have taken the cut down, because now you can cut this down. Like, I should have considered the fact that I'm playing a bunch of Ward 2 creatures and taken the cut down. So that was a bad call. Unfortunately, they're just playing a bunch of removal, so this kills mana value 3 or less, so I might just play this face up. And by I might, I mean I'm absolutely going to do that. Oh, I can't because I don't have the mana for it. If I play it face down, he just kills it, right? Because it's mana value 3 or less. So I guess I just hold on to it, and then I can keep my removal up. And then Mirrex if I have to. Preacher. It's a big no on that. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I think we just... I mean, he can kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can't kill that, right? Because he needs 6... Because of my Ward 2, he needs 6 mana to do this. And that won't target it. Right? Please don't have a land. Oh, it has a different removal spell. Play a creature. Okay, so land. So we need to get this thing flipped so badly. Has go for the throat. Save it. Sweet. I mean, it saves it for a turn, right? Like, it's... He just needs to draw another land, and then he can do it again, but better than nothing. He needs a creature so we can start putting Brotherhood's End. That'll do it. Okay, so Mirrex token. Another land. So we're on the Mirrex token game plan here. So this attacks, he can... So no mapping for you. Make a Mirrex token. Ooh. Sure. Guess that one. So, I mean, he's still got quite a bit of life here, so I think I'll go for these if I can get this flipped. So you can kill 2 of them now. Or he can make his land. Okay, so we are going to flip our invasion here. It's actually pretty good. Let's go attack, evasion, invasion. He can kill 2 of them with cut down and this thing, right? Or just block 1. So we still get it. Yep. Then our guy gets a counter on it. So go for the throat doesn't really kill much right now. It will kill my land when I activate it, but okay, make a Mirex. My turn. Lame. So do I want to activate the man land? Probably, right? This becomes a 2/3. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, guys, so much removal. A braid. So do I just let that happen and then Mirex token? I think I will. Because I want these to get pumped by the this thing. Like I could have sacked it to save my land, but I think honestly I'm just gonna go for the. I also could have played my goblin, but oh no. That's so good. So we need something good off the top here. Yeah. Another Shieldred. Puts it to the bottom. Wow. Draw. Land. Alright, let's play our guy here. I think we just go for the poison. I should have kept the land in my hand just to maybe trick him, but okay, pass, counters. Oh god. He's drawing really well and we're drawing really badly. Wow. Yep. You can have my goblin. Oh god. Attacks. So Mirex. Draw. Okay. Our last like 4 draws have been terrible. Can't attack. Just throw this out. No attacks. So activate this. Give them indestructible. Gets his creatures back. So if we draw a removal spell off the top here, There's a possibility. Discards a card, sure. You discard a card, I will do nothing. If we can draw like a good removal spell here, we might be able to... Never mind. Never mind. No attacks. I kind of want him to make me discard instead of sacrificing a creature, so I'm going to keep that in my hand to spook him. Uh-huh. Okay. He gives a 1/1 back, doesn't he? Yeah. Alright, we tried to hang in there. See what we draw here. Okay. So let's see if we can get him to, like, overcommit attacking. Possibly survive with the Lightning Helix. Maybe. And then swing back for enough poison. There's probably no way. Discards a card. Okay, so we kill this in response. Okay. Okay. So act with lots of attacks. Obviously can't stop that. I don't care about life totals so much at this point. Okay, so Mirex. Draw. Oh my god. So the question is, are we dead? Are we dead on board? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I attack with all of these, right? 4, 5, 6. He would take... We can kill one, right? Takes 3 and goes to 8 poison. Let's do that. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think he can just kill the goblin with the go for the throat, and I have no blocker. If I had not drawn land the last, like, 3 or whatever draws it was, if I had drawn, like, relevant spells, I feel like like a 9 poison, I feel like I'm very close. Just kills that, right? Yeah, and then I lose. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Don't panic. Game 3. I think we're mostly okay with what we have here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's leave it as is. Okay, game 3, Lander. Good game so far, though. Play first. Oh my god. We are unable to catch a break here on land today. So there's a goblin. Harvester. Didn't see that last time. Let's go this. No attacks. The problem is if we turn it face up, if we turn the angel face up with this, you can't pay the X and use the ability. That'd be a cool combo if you could, like pay 2 and then, because the disguise cost, you have to pay the, yeah. It's not when it flips up, it's, I think. I'm too afraid to try it. Because I'll lose the game, so. No attacks. Yes attacks. No blocks. So we'll go land. We'll go combat. We'll kill this. And then we'll play the doggy face down. So we'd love to draw a land here to be able to take advantage of our Vindicator guy. Sacrifices the Harvester to kill the dog. Oh, okay. Doesn't want me sacking. That's fair. Let's go. You can go. So land. Let's kill the Liliana. We won't flip it yet, because now we have the mana to exile a creature. I mean, if he just has like a removal spell for this, then we're probably in big trouble. Yeah. So I can turn it face up, which does nothing. Because he pays the ward regardless, right? Is there any way I can... Let's turn it face up for fun. Yeah, too bad. More land. Well, I think we're in some trouble here. Opponent's just playing so much removal, it's hard to do things. This card's unfortunately dead now, unless we can draw something to do with it. Opponent does nothing. Okay, let's Dog Walker face down. Opponent finds a land. Yeah. So Appraiser. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay. Yep. So end of turn, let's flip up. Get our dogs. So face down. I think I wait on attacking with this. So I can flip these both face down. And then back up again. So if they attack both, I'll definitely block, double block with some 1/1s. Although they're getting low on life. I might just, I'm gonna take it and see if I can swing back for a bunch. Shieldred or something like that. Oh, of course. So how does this... Okay, so exile any number of face of creatures you control. Shuffle that pile, then cloak them. So it doesn't... It all resolves before this goes off, right? We may as well turn this face up then and get the 3 damage. Okay, well they're at 10. More land. Bivouac. See if I go for the throat. Doesn't have disguise, so I can't do that. Bit of a dead card if you don't have stuff to do. Okay, well that's probably gonna do it. See, it's tricky trying out new decks like this when you're playing against like I don't think they're playing anything new. It's just like a tier 1 discard a card. Sure, I'll cast it on nothing. Yeah. Okay, well, too bad. First game was good, though. First game was good. Okay, guys, well, that was Red-White Disguise, Boros Disguise. Unfortunately, it didn't go great. We did have a couple of good wins there, but I feel like, I don't know, it just didn't seem strong enough. A couple of the cards seemed really good. I felt like the Angel is very good. Like, that could possibly go into another deck, just like not a disguise deck, but just like a mid-range deck. I also felt like the Elephant was really good, and in the last couple of games there we didn't really see it, but I feel like that card was really good as well. Other than that, Lightning Helix is good still. The Pyrotechnic Performer, I feel like this card was okay. Maybe it's just better in like a mono red deck or something like that, or some kind of red aggro deck, rather than like this kind of a deck, but not bad. Couple of good wins. The deck probably could be adjusted, use a bit of work, and could probably get better. So I might play with the numbers a little bit, but and then I never got to play the Aurelia because I added it in last game and never drew it, but maybe that'll be good for a future video in like a red-white token deck or something like that. So anyways, still had a lot of fun. Pretty cool deck. A lot of the new cards are very cool as well. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.